Hi, I'm Ben of Mixup YouTube, here to review Con Skull Island. Now, I know this movie came out a couple of months ago, and I know it is too little too late. I've been wanting to review it, but a lot of stuff have been distracting me for, yeah, I know, for 2 months, but yeah, here's my review. I really like Con Skull Island. I like that it's not a retelling of the originals because the Percy Jackson was already a retelling of the original, but we have a one that's completely new and original. This one actually takes place on the island, so there's no climbing the building, going, "Roar," and no plane shooting, so there's none of that. Hmm. And yeah, so most of it's on the island. It takes place in the 70s, believe it or not the 40s, not modern day, the 70s. And I really like the casting. I like the part where Samuel L. Jackson is like looking at it between his eyes of King Kong Samuel Jackson. I mean, really think of that scene. Samuel L. Jackson, King Kong looking eye to eye. Coolest thing in the movie ever. Or yeah, I really like some of the casting. I like John Goodman. Man, I like all the things in this. I like and the skull crawlers. Like there was this scene where it was like we call them skull crawlers, and it was like, what? Is there a problem with the name? No, I like the name. Yeah, I wish they wouldn't just make fun of that. I think it would have been just better if it just said skull crawlers. Sorry, that's my cat. That judging by the meow, I think that's Whiskers. I have 7 cats. Never mind. Anyways, so yeah, there was a lot of good action in this. I like the part where they're flying through helicopters and like, is that a monkey? And they're showing and King Kong's like smashing everything. And there's a scene where the guy's falling and is aiming at his mouth and he grabbed a hamburger and he's like, well, sorry. There's this scene where, yeah, I won't reveal any spoilers. And and yeah, so there's a female lead, and she's not a damsel in distress. She's a reporter, and it kind of has that feeling of old-time monster movies, but it has more of a modern age. It is a build-up to the King Kong vs. Godzilla movie, and and there is an after-end credit scenes that I must recommend you stay till the end of the credits to watch. Much because it is a must see. It is a must see thing to watch. I'm not going to reveal it, but it is something you have to see at the end of the credits. And it's the best scene in the movie. So yeah, I like all the characters. I like that the guy I think he played Wreck-It Ralph in the movie. Well, yeah, Wreck-It Ralph. He played like this soldier, and he's like been marooned on the island for too long, and then and then he got back to his family. That was the sweet part. And and Whiskers, sorry, and um, and Samuel L. Jackson trying to get the ape because yes, it's kind of like a Moby Dick story where he's trying to get the ape, and he's like, we has to get that ape. But the two main characters, which is a boy and a girl, yeah, there is this female. Yeah, I mentioned before there's this female lead, but she's not like your typical damsel in distress. She's actually an important part of the story, and she's really interesting. And so, and sorry, I have Asperger's syndrome, so I'm not good at with my words. So yeah, Samuel L. Jackson, it's a Moby Dick story of him trying to get the monster, but he's like, no, you hurt too many people, Pull, and they're trying to reason with him, and the boy and girl characters thought he's not such a bad monster. So yeah, so so that's basically it. And so I hope you watch the movie. I won't reveal any spoilers, and I'm Ben of Mixup YouTube, and you might see some new videos.